That's Tamworth. That's Tamworth is the country music capital of Australia. We have, it's kind of like our Nashville. This is the home of the golden guitar. So this is where they have all the big country music festivals, and this is the home of country music in Australia, apparently. One of the joys of going riding on the bike is the cost of fuel, not the price of fuel. The price of fuel is about the same, but the cost of fuel on the bike to fill the tanks, $20. We're on the cruiser towing the van, it's up around 200. So, hey, g'day big bikers. Let's start there. Look at that weather. We've just had some absolutely shocking weather. Well, I have. I mean, the farmers are loving it because they're not having to buy feed for their stock. They're not having to buy water. It's just fantastic for the countryside. But it's been, what are we now, the 18th or 19th, I think, today? 18th, I think, of February. So I've been gone for 2 weeks, nearly 3. And it's rained almost every single day. It's been raining, and I left the coast, and ever since I've left the coast it's been raining up here, and it's not been raining on the coast. So you know, I hope that that continues. Anyway, I don't mind as long as I get a chance to go for a ride. So I'm leaving Tamworth and I'm just heading north a little bit, and I'm going to then take a road through to Woolbrook. Now, one of the great things that's happening, and I really did hope it would happen, and I'm really grateful to you guys, is I'm just being contacted by fellas all the way saying, hey, when you get here, give me a call. And I was talking to one of my, well, a couple of my YouTubers, both called Simons. There's 2 Simons. So I'm hooking up with Simon on Sunday, and there's another Simon who's also got an African Twin Adventure Sport, and he's probably going to come for a ride as well. But he sent me a list of roads that I should go on while the sun's out, because it's midweek at the moment. I've done, you know, what have we got, midday, just before midday. I've done, you know, a couple of hours of work this morning, and done the stuff that I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm going to go back and go back this afternoon, and I'll finish off that stuff. But, you know, in the meantime, I've got the freedom to go for a ride, so I'm going to go for a ride. Anyway, so they've told me about all these tracks that take you up and around through Nundle, so I'm going to go do them. I don't think that's the one, that's the Caffey Dam. I'm going to go to there. There's another turn off up here, up at Moonby, I'm going to take, and that's going to take me through to Woolbrook, and then from Woolbrook I'm going to head up around through to Nundle. I'm just going to stitch together all these roads, but at the same time I'm going to call into Caffey Dam there. So I'm going to try and have a couple of hours riding before I hit the computer again this afternoon. But so I got the drone on today. Hopefully I'll be able to get some decent footage of. It's just so, I know, I've been saying it ever since I went down to that trip to the Victoria. I'm thinking, so green. It is so green. It's amazing. But yeah, no, it's just been terrific and a wonderful response from everybody. And one of the things that I've noticed, because I've got a little bit more time on my hand now, particularly because it's been raining and I've been sitting in the van, is that a lot of the views that I get are from people who don't even subscribe. Something like 60% of my viewers aren't subscribers, and I'm kind of going, that's a bit odd. And I figured it out. I figured out what it is. It's because you're all old guys like me. You're all kind of in your mid to late 50s. You've got no idea how to work the computer. So there's a little button down the bottom of the screen that says subscribe, written in red writing. So you hit that, and then you subscribe. Now beside that there's a little bell, and if you hit that bell, you click on that, then what's going to happen is every time I put up a new video, you'll get a notification to say that BBA's got a new video. So I hope that helps out some of you fellas who, you know, grew up in a paper society when we were able to ride around our push bikes with cards in the spokes. until the sun went down and we had to go home. So if you're from that generation where you used to drink from the garden hose and didn't die, then that's probably what's going on. Is you hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, and you subscribe to BBA. So anyway, well, there's one river you won't find me swimming in. Yeah, no thank you. Yeah, nah. This is Limbri, Limbri, Limbri Road. The one that Simon told me about. This is Limbri, thriving metropolis school. Swamp Oak Road. I think that's the way I need to be going. This Danglemar Road. So the other thing I did, I was talking about it a little bit in the other video, is I hadn't actually reactivated my Garmin InReach, so I've done that now. So I've now got an emergency beacon should I need. The plan is just ride carefully and not need. Pretty loud even with that baffling still. Oncoming traffic is always a concern. I had an accident when I was very young. I was riding a TS 185 Suzuki through some bush tracks and came around the corner and just completely oblivious to the fact there might have been other people out, and just went underneath the front of this car. So the bike slid under, obviously braked and locked up the back and slid underneath the car. But that still sits with me, that memory, and so when I'm riding through these sort of roads, it's exactly the thing I'm thinking about. We're not sliding under a car, but not sliding under a car. Nice day. We had this massive storm last night. I've got to tell you, I'm really impressed with the way the van is coping. It's it's pretty watertight. As you'd expect, of course, but I've had some. The bed on my caravan is a pop-out bed, so it actually folds out the front of the. Because most of the space in the caravan is actually storage for the bike, that kind of, and I must do a hello, B on my glasses. Hey mate. Oh mate's I don't know, doing something. Look at that. Let's get around this corner. Great country, so green, thankfully. for scenery. So, just transformed with just such a little bit of rain. We haven't had a little bit of rain. Still, it's very heavily transformed. Look at that. Alright, I just want to do a couple of things here. I'm back in a moment. So I just changed the angle of the camera down there just to get a little bit closer to the road, more of the front wheel in. Yeah, this is nice looking country. They're looking straight ahead through to the green pastures. The dams have got water in them. Fantastic. Well, I've got a sneaking suspicion, just looking at the map, that I actually could have come up to this road from Walbrook rather than going up to the highway, but we would have had to go across the Macdonald River, I suspect. So. Anyway, so we're heading kind of south again, back down towards a place called Nundle, but we're going to get to this Ngala first. Never been on this road. This is all new country to me through here. You know, this is why they call this area the New England. The whole New England region is this green rolling hills. And I suppose it's when the the settlers and explorers that opened this country up, it's unlikely that it was cleared quite as much as it is now. But they probably went, yeah, this is, just like home. Yeah, Bargum. Hello, traction control. Yeah, Bargum, it's just like it is at home. Apologies to all my English viewers. Yes, that's what we think. Let's go down that road, that looks interesting. Yes, that's what all Australians think you English people sound like. Let's go down here. I'm going with Flooded River. Look at that. I got to turn around. That's the Macdonald River. They're showing us half a metre. I don't know where it comes out. Over there, obviously. It goes out over there. So. Very good. Swollen rivers. So that's called the Surveyors Creek Road. I'm going to go get a photo. So just looking at that map, that Surveyors Creek Road goes through to Walbrook, so you can get through, but just not at the moment. That's still the McDonald River. Yeah, that's pretty impressive. Look at these trees. In fact, what I'll do, see that the fire's been through here, and you can see, you can actually just smell the burnt. You can smell it. Fire's been all through here, but the regrowth. There was a particular forest up near the Oxley Highway, just kind of about 100 kilometres east of here. And I went in there the other day. Well, that's what I can smell smoke. There's piles of wood burning. I went into this forest because it was devastated by the fire. So I went down there specifically to have a look at the regeneration, and I'll put some pictures in here because I've talked before in some of the other videos about how the Australian bush needs fire to be able to propagate, and the regeneration and the new growth is just simply amazing. So I'll put some images in here of the trees and the grass trees, the fern trees, because everything's just exploding back into life. It's so impressive. I'm very impressed. I'm trying to figure out what that smell was, and it was smoke. Because like there's been a fire through here. so kind of a burnt smell. Yeah, like smoke, you idiot. Just get some images of that from the aerial camera. Swollen River. Probably still the McDonald River, I reckon. Yeah, the farmers will be so happy. Oh, I just found a... Hope that's not too boggy. Oh. And Kilburnie Road, and I just stopped to have a look to see where it went, and it goes up into a reserve and then comes back out onto this road, so we'll go up and have a look. You know that meme I put up on the Facebook page of the guy looking out the window of the car going, me every time I go past a dirt road, where does that go? That's exactly what happened right then. And I don't call it adventure riding. I a lot of people refer to it as adventure riders, and yes, it's called big bike adventure. It should actually be called big bike exploring. I love it. I love going up roads that I don't know where they go, and really, that's pretty much going to be everything I'm doing from here on, because almost all the road, not 100% of them, but a lot of the roads are going to be going on as I ride around the country are going to be new roads, and I'll be relying very heavily on my Hemmer Explorer to show me whether or not I can, connect up some roads and get through the day. This is pretty, just a dirt road. Actually, on the map, it's just a track, so it's obviously a main access road for the farmers. And we're going into some state forests as well. Nature reserve, the Aberbaldy Nature Reserve. Doesn't look like they had any fire through here at all. I love this bike. You know, I was talking about the 700 the other day, you know, that other video, talking about the T7 and that kind of mid-sized bike. This bike just fits me so well. I mean, yes, it's a little bit big for the tighter stuff, but in reality, this is most of the riding that I do, you know. And in reality, you know, with 100 horsepower, it's completely overkill for this. But man, it's comfortable. It's been set up just for me. It fits me like a glove, literally. And you know, we know each other, and the love is strong.
And Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones.
If I go right here, that'll take us back to Walbrook, I think. And then so left we'll go to back to where we were, back join up to the other road. Yeah, Walbrook that way. And we're going Campfire Road. This one is. Oh, hello. Can I have myself a new sheepskin? Look at that countryside, that's magnificent. So we're actually got a bit of altitude up here. We're at 1100 metres, 1131, so it's still, what is it, 27 degrees, so. But it's not humid. Oh, the humidity on the coast was outrageous. So to be able to get away from that and up into this. Okay, just stopped to change the battery. Turning off onto Geraldine Road, which is going to then take us a loop back around to Nowendoc Rd. So there's some roads up in there I want to check out. I'm just watching the weather build up over there though. That's getting interesting, but I've got plenty of time. I think the storm the last couple of nights haven't really come through till about 6 p.m, so I've got a few hours of riding left. I just can't get over this carpet of green. Like, it's been so dry for so long. Every single ride I've done for the last few years has just, I've come into this kind of country, it's just been brown and just so dry. So this is like, it feels like I'm riding in another country. This is magnificent. So good. Yeah, those blue skies are gone. That's so good. I mean, I'm really happy at the moment. I'm really happy. This is exactly why I put the caravan on the back of the car with a bike in it. You know, I love the roads that we had around where I live, but I love new roads better, you know? Just fantastic. Like, this is it. Ingleby Flat Road. This should take us back to, although my map's not loading, so probably haven't finished downloading the maps on that one. They'll work offline. Interesting. I don't know if I'm on the right track. Doesn't really matter. It's going in the right direction. Just don't want it to turn into dirt bike country, that's all. Traction's very good though. I just want to roll off onto one of those off camber. Yeah, very good. Good find this one. Inglebere Road. It's just engine brake in first gear. So good. I'm enjoying the scenery. Kind of not really taking my eyes off the road too much, but you can see it's pretty flash. Just careful of the slime. Oh, look how green it is. Ugh. I suspect this is the way. Although my maps are still trying to put it all together. Out of this grove of big eucalypts. Fantastic. Check out this road, I think. So this is Ningala Wibonga Road. Ningala Wibonga Road. Classic. I'm probably not saying either of those right, but the locals will help me out, I'm sure. I hope that exhaust isn't coming loose again. It doesn't sound very loud. I don't want to turn the camera off. I want to remember this. Yeah, how good is it? Hello. Oh, don't I missed a fish? Did you see that one where he's just about head-butted the tree? Holy cow. That was me just having a little daydream and looking around and took my eyes off the road for a second. Problem is one starts running and look, it's just herd mentality, obviously. And it's the young ones. Yeah, how healthy are they though, hey? Look at that. Nice bit of veal. Yummy. I gotta tell you, fellas, I'm loving this ride. This scenery and the green and everything just feels so good. I'm in a good mood today. Alright, let's see where this goes. Trying to find my way to Nundle, I think. Nowendoc's good. Let's go to Nowendoc. Nowendoc. Sort of on the way. Go, baby! You know, for a bike with a 21-inch front wheel and knobby tyres, it probably shouldn't be this good on the road. I mean, Honda have done such a great job with this bike. There we go, the logging truck right on the crest of a hill too. Don't watch that. I'll have to get the name of this road and put it in because there was no sign there. But could be Nowendoc Rd. Maybe not. Yeah, locals will know. But anyway, I'll put it in here. Forest. It's dried out really well after the amount of rain we got last night, but holy cow, there's no way of being here in the wet. There's red clay everywhere. Obviously quite a lot of logging activity, there's lots of trucks around. They're really smashing the road. The road's copping a real, you can just see how much it's shaking around. I'll worry about that later. We'll go into Nundle and grab some fuel. This weather is starting to get interesting. Oh, so rough. Bit of a look out down there, down to the valley. I guess Nundle down there. That's how green it is. It's amazing. Okay. That's the Hanging Rock lookout. Look here. Hanging Rock. So that tyre has done 9,000 kilometres across the outback. That's the tyre I put on when I went out and did the Lake Eyre trip. That's a Pirelli with 9,000 kilometres on it. Just amazing that a full-blown dirt tyre, like really aggressive knobbies, can be so good in so many different terrains. So long wearing, just insane. It's not like I don't twist the throttle. But yeah, I didn't expect them to be this good everywhere, and especially like most of the time these tyres have been used, it's when they've got fully loaded. It's not fully loaded at the moment, but they generally are fully loaded. Taking a picture of a friend of mine. Or two friends actually. One's name is Barry and the other one's got a dog called Barry. Hang on, let's go this way. Okay, so I'll send one to Barry and I'll send one to Barry's owner, which is a different Barry. But funny. Yeah, but it's been a good ride today. You know, the weather's been fantastic. The roads have been really good. All of them, well, not all of them, a couple of them I've done before, but you know, 90% of it new to me. Like this is new to me. I've never done this. I was looking, okay, I've got to get through to there. What's the best way? Pulled out the Hammer Explorer. Here we go. So we're kind of going to do a big loop around, kind of Tamworth, Walker, Nundle, and then back to Tamworth. So I'll insert a map for you. But I think most of the guys that live and ride around this area will know it. Yeah, ouch. Careful. I just got out in the marbles then, couldn't pull it up. Hey, well, how good was that? That was a great ride. I really enjoyed that. I hope you did. It just validates everything that I thought I would achieve by putting the bike in the back of the caravan. That was what I wanted. I want to be able to just go places and, you know, ride my bike. There's the damn wall. Alright folks, well that's probably just about it for the day. I've had an absolutely fantastic ride. I've thoroughly enjoyed this one. I hope you have too, although it doesn't really matter. course. Of course, I want you guys to enjoy the show. But it's just really validated the whole idea of me putting the bike in the back of the caravan and going to places that I've never ridden before. So I'm feeling pretty happy about my decision, being vindicated a little bit, you know, because it's a tough decision to make. I won't go into that on this video, but making the decision to pack up and leave and move away from your kids and all that sort of stuff's quite difficult, but that's a video for another time if anybody cares. This is about big bikes and having adventures and exploring. So we did a bit of that today. That was awesome. I'm feeling quite chuffed. Alright folks, don't forget, hit the subscribe button. You old fellas who don't know how to use computer, little red subscribe button, and then beside that there's a little bell. Notifications, hit that and you get all the updates. I'm banging out about one a week at the moment, so I'll try and keep that up. It just means I'm going to have to go for a ride at least once a week. So, damn. Alright, now remember, don't go swimming in Cockbird River. Everybody knows that. Water in the dip, yes!